Come on in. I always save you a spot. This is where I invite you to come on in and drop down out of your busy brain and tap into calm with the Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by oracle cards. You may hear me shuffling away here. So, what we know for sure, you may have heard me say this. If you're new here, welcome. This is affirmational tapping. Not quite the deeper work that we do in the coaching process. It's designed to help you feel better naturally, regardless of what's going on in your life. So it's clinically proven to relax your nervous system, just reduce your stress and anxiety, help your body heal and release emotional and physical pain, among many other things. And doing it frequently can actually transform your life, whether it's daily here with me or on your own. I highly recommend you get into a habit of tapping. Even tapping without words works. So just work on it this way to help you reduce stress. And then you can check out all the ways that you can use it in other terms. I have some videos on my YouTube channel that you can see, and I'll be doing a lot more. So hang in with me there. But we'll set an intention for the collective that we receive the message that was meant for us today. It's timeless, so regardless of when this message reaches you, today or down the road, it was meant for you. And always feel free to go back on that YouTube channel and just randomly choose some of the ones that have been up before, because it'll be definitely meant for you. And you'll resonate with a word, a sentence, a phrase. And even if you don't fully resonate, maybe you even feel some resistance, your body will know what to release. So follow along and tap with me. All you need are your fingertips, and you tap where I tap. And repeat what I say, and see how you feel. Very simple. So take responsibility for your own well-being. Reach out if anything comes up for you. So let's take a grounding breath. And you can place your hand on your body wherever it feels comfortable and just feel in and see where you have any kind of stress within your body. Where are you hanging on to stress today? The body will always store it, and all of the stresses that everyone's been under will build upon each other. So let's just see where you're feeling any discomfort, unease, constriction, tightness, aches and pains, anything that just feels off. So as you're feeling into that, notice how intense it is. And you can give it a number from 0 to 10, 10 being right up there at the top. If you're down at, 3 or lower, you're feeling fairly calm already, you can tap in some more, okay? All right. And I want you to notice reactions in your body when I show you the oracle deck and the card that shows up for us today, and I read the message. Because your body will always react. Just kind of notice what happens as we go along, right? So today's message is coming to us from Fairy Tarot cards, Doreen Virtue, Radleigh Valentine. I've resonated with fairies since I was a little girl and I first saw Tinkerbell on the Disney, show way back then. My first cat was named Tinkerbell. So absolutely love them. I resonate quite heavily with angels and tarot and the fairies. Tarots are difficult for me because I haven't really studied them much, but I definitely use them as oracles, which, as I've stated before, you may have heard me, is that anything can be an oracle. Anything. You can get a message from anywhere. It's really good to pay attention. If you hear words coming over the television, on your scrolling in social media, music coming through. There's a message for you everywhere. Okay, so let's see. What do we get today? Oh, have you ever noticed how big tarot decks are? There's so much. So let's see what's coming through. Okay, so first of all, this is the back of the card or the front of the card, however we want to name that beautiful fairy. So what we have here is the 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. So a little bit of everything going on there. I think that very first one is so important, to reach out to others. We don't have to do it all alone. We need to remember, first of all, that spirit, we are co-creating with spirit. So that's the first. Go within and reach out. And let's see what the message is. How are you doing with that image, though? Let me just get it up closer. Look at the fairy here. That's interesting, isn't it? Wow, this is crazy. All right, let me find this for you. 5 of Autumn. So instead of, swords and things like that, we have seasons. So autumn, 62, let me find it. So, no, the cards are not numbered, but they do have an index, fortunately. Yeah. If you're returning here, you know how I get when I'm trying to find these things, right? It's kind of funny, but I think it's all part of the message. Take your time. Okay. So 5 of Autumn. And notice I had to turn lights on today for the first time. I don't know when, because we just had a storm come through. Well, it's storming, and it got very dark. And I have 3 windows across, and that's what I usually use. So I turned on one ring light and my little desk light just so we could see. So I digress. 5 of Autumn. Take another look. When times feel challenging to you, there's always a way to receive help. Ask for divine guidance. God, the angels, and the fairies are continuously nearby, awaiting your requests for assistance. Help can just suddenly appear and provide you with what you need. Look for signs regarding how to proceed next. Magical messages appear at every turn, in every moment of every day, if only you ask for them to be made clear. By focusing on the negative or the things in your life that make you unhappy, you set yourself on the path for more difficulties to arise. These are called self-fulfilling prophecies. Keep your thoughts positive and focused on that which you do want. A little boy fairy has the wisdom to ask for help when he needs it. It's truly beautiful. So I want to just mention here, first of all, messages are everywhere. They're called Cledons, Cledons. They originated back in, I think, medieval days, before the printing press. And people would go into the village, the towns, and listen to conversations as they were going to the market or whatever, and people passing by, they would listen, and specific words and things would pop up, and they knew that those were messages for them. This is fascinating. So know that that's always going to happen. Now, the other thing about keeping your thoughts positive and focused on what you do want. So this is really difficult, right? So what you can do, and then this is more in my coaching aspect, but I just want you to understand that you can tap on whatever negative thoughts are in your mind first. You can just say all those negative things first, the things you're worried about, the things from the past, whether it was this morning, yesterday, or 10 years ago, or a long time ago. You can express that, or if it's something you're worried about in the future, especially what we're going through right now, you will be. So, you can say that. Say it out loud or to yourself while tapping. And, often I tap on the collarbones like that, or you can use the side of your hand and just tell the story. And in just a few words, like, I'm really worried, I'm so afraid, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, or I'm sad, right? And just say those things. You'll feel a little shift into a positive moment. And it doesn't have to be something that you're not quite ready for. So you can say, even though I'm so frustrated and I'm so also worried about what's going to happen, I'm choosing to find something positive in this moment, right? You can sort of play with that. So again, I digress. Let me get back to this. The additional message here says, feeling challenged by money issues, poor timing for a career change, believing that you're alone when you're not, and also health concerns. So this really goes all around the gamut of health and wealth, right? And also relationships. Those three incredible things that we need to always be concerned about. So tune into what yours might be right now. And let's see if we can create a positive affirmation from this message. All right, remember, just 2 fingers, tapping lightly. Let's start right at the eyebrow point right there. Okay, let me get the hair out of my face. Okay. Take a nice breath. When times feel challenging to me, side of the eye, there's always a way to receive help. Under eye, I ask for divine guidance. Under the nose, God, the angels or fairies. Chin, spirit, source, the universe. Collarbones are continuously nearby, awaiting my requests for assistance. Underarm, help can just suddenly appear. Top of the head, and provide me with what I need. Eyebrow, I am open to looking for signs. Side of the eye, regarding how to proceed next. Under eye, magical messages appear at every turn. Under nose, at every moment, every day. Chin, I only need to ask for them. Collarbones, to be made clear. And just take a nice breath. Third eye in the forehead, so it is. Amen. And that's the thing. Just be open. One of the great ways is to ask, what do I need to know about this situation? What do I need to know about the next best step for me right now? I use oracle cards with that. It's especially helpful to just work with something like that, but also, pick up a book that inspires you and open up a page and just randomly find a message, right? When you're looking, like you're out on a walk somewhere, look for feathers, coins, butterflies, different things. There are certain ones that will resonate with you for sure. I have a whole bunch of stories around feathers that really could not have possibly been put there any other way than by spirit to tell me that I was on the right path. And that's what that means. Whenever you find those types of signs, know that you are on the right path. You're always on the right path when you check in. Go within, into the silence of your heart space and ask. Please, dear God, pleased your angels, pleased your guides, whatever it is that works for you. Show me the way. All right? And it's only Monday. I'm cracking up because I always think I'm going to get out to walk. And just as I started to go today, the storm was coming. And I thought, oh, well, I need to do this too, to visit you guys. Please tell me how this is resonating for you. If there's something you would really like to tap on or you want to pull a card on. If you have resonated with one of the decks that I've used, that, there's so many of them. But if there's something that you'd really like to get some help with, let me know, because I'll be back. Always know that you are loved, and I see your beauty. I see your light.